Guys, herring season is among us, and I'm finally getting started on stripping some of these nets from last year. These ones got all torn up on our last set, man. They're all raisin corks, and some corks are even like on the line real bad, squished on there. And like this part has absolutely no mesh on it. So I'm getting the twine off so that way I could hang some new webbing on here. Yep, Memorial Day, and I guess they seen some herring by the next village north, so they are among us. I was hoping they'd take their time a little longer so I could hurry up and get ready, but it's gonna be crunch time here in the next couple days. It's gonna take me to get the boat ready and the reel and everything, get these new nets hung. It's gonna take me probably a few hours to do tomorrow anyway, so exciting times. Never really heard much on the herring quota yet, but I did hear some exciting news that we're going to be supplying herring to another fleet, I guess, other than just our local crabbing fleet, so we should have a bigger quota this year. Try to get these nets ready, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon out on the water. All the time has come. We're about ready to launch finally after about a week since we last did the nets there. So we're still waiting on a freezer part for the fish plant, I guess. So that's what's holding us up right now. But we're gonna at least get launched here and go look for the herring. This is my nephew Callan, he'll be joining us today. Yeah. And my bro Lur. So I guess Shiler's ready to get in the water. So I better hop in here. Untie. Yeah. Old Dulcie getting wet for the first time this year. Probably one of the last times I'll be using this Mercury too. I got a brand new Yamaha 200 coming, so she's did me good, alright. Had to work on it a few times, but I'm excited for that Yamaha. I'm gonna have a little more power to deal with. It's like so we're in the water with no plug-in. I just remembered. What the heck, Colin? How come you never put plug? It's alright, this thing could take a bit of water. You as a fish. There we go. Yeah. Alrighty, let's go for a boat ride in the fog and ice. Alright, we're about ready to set net for the first time. We're just where we were last year here. Right by town, can't see it, but it's right over here. Not a whole lot on the transducer so far, but we're just gonna get these nets wet for now. That way they're easy to reel up and break them in. Brand new nets. Alright. Time to go pull up the net for the first time. I don't think we have a whole lot of fish, if any, so we'll move and try another spot, probably. Just a few herrings. Not the big school we're looking for, so we're gonna head down the beach a little ways here. Hopefully there's not too much ice. Been a little bit challenging setting between all this ice, but set number 4 right now. Just a handful of herring still, but I could see on the transducer here we're starting to pick up some more, look like herring anyway, so hopefully that's the case. I've been having to pull pretty quick too with all this ice, so try to pull the net in before a big chunk of ice gets in the net. I think we might be able to get some good fish this time though, so we'll see. Big mama. Set number 5.
Finally,
Still
some good size.
our net was floating, but now it's sunk, so we must be catching some herrings.
Current was ripping earlier, but it died down a lot.
Yeah. Hey, seen the first one. So won't be long. We'll start pulling soon. Yep, wind switched on us too, so now ice is kind of blowing more in. So might be good for us while we fish out here a little bit. Fog come and go, and yep, got a new deckhand coming too off the plane. Hopefully later. But we should be able to get some herrings. At least we found some for finally. Time to get the boat dirty and put the tarp up so I don't get my windows all dirty. Well, we got the boat a little dirty today. Unfortunately, we're gonna quit after this set. Darn, we're just on the fish too, but fish plant's not quite ready to buy our fish yet. It's been foggy all day, so their freezer part couldn't come in for the freezer. So we're gonna post on Facebook for the village to come and grab some herring, whether it be for dried herring, pickled herring, popping the females for the eggs, the roe, and yep, some good food, that herring. So I'm sure a lot of people will be happy to come down to the dock and grab some. We'll probably have a couple tons, maybe a little less, but not bad. Oh, back at the dock, and a bunch of people came and grabbed some fish from us, which is pretty good. And I got word too that we'll be able to sell the rest of these tomorrow. So people probably came down and got a ton, which is good though. People sure enjoy the herring here, so just cleaned up a little bit, not too much. It's gonna get dirty again tomorrow, so we'll do a good clean through at the end of the season. Bilging out some water, and we'll make herring soup too. Keep them good overnight. These are bait fish anyways, so yep. Day 1 in the books. At least we got some herring. Day 2, we've got our fish unloaded, and the fish pump was acting up a little bit, but got it done.
Fish pump, no good, no good.
Yeah, but yep, ice is still around. It was real tight this morning, but this evening now, and the tide's going out, so the ice is kind of more spread apart now. We'll try to go close by again, see if there's some fish back where we took off yesterday, but there should be some. Trying to be quick so we could beat the tide going out too much, so we can't make it in if we have a big load, so we gotta get on it. Yep, right before we check, I better show you guys my cool shifter cable. Reverse, forward. Keep it right there. My old cable went out in there, and I couldn't find the right one, so we have an old Merc cable. It doesn't have the right end to go into this control box, so we're winging it today, but it's working. Got a more promising set here now, guys. We got some better markage, and I've seen some balls on the bottom too, hidden more out, so I'm gonna set in out first, get this short net out, and then we'll drop anchor, come back to the inside and pull that way. But we should be starting to slug them here soon. I hope this net will still fish even though it's going to be underwater, because we're pretty deep. Even this deeper net we have on the outside, it's going to be a little bit shallow for this. My crew in good mood. Alright, we're going to see what we got. The side's gonna be hard to gauge because of can't see the net. But I think it got heavy pretty quick because it's curved this way, even though the current's going that way. It should be curved like that, so I don't want to get it too loaded up because last year we had a hard time. So check it out. Yeah, not the best check. A little bit of fish on the deck, but not quite good enough. Sure thought with all these marks, alright, we're gonna slam them, but no real big balls of red. So we're gonna try up north where we heard of that ball of herring boiling over there. Hopefully we can get on some. I just didn't want to go that far, but no other choice. Might have to leave the boat in the channel tonight, but we'll see. Alright, we are at the dock. What's up, Rusty? We're out to go day 3 here. Fish pump is working good now. Freezer is on. No limits, man. We're gonna go get some herring. Yep. My bro said he just got a report too. Aerial report. Should know where some herring are right now. It's just a little bit wind out here, and
Be a little choppy.
yeah, should be able to get it. Anyways, we're gonna untie and hopefully get some herrings.
already. Found the calm spot. Hey, we get some fish.
A little breezy up here, huh? Yep, pretty dang cold this wind, and we're blowing around quite a bit. It's not rough. We're pretty covered by this point here. And this is where they've been seeing some balls of herring between this creek over here and the point. Just trying to get on them and see how tough it is to fish for them out here. Net should plug up though, hopefully. Just be some long runs between delivering in here. It's gonna be the tough part, trying to put a load. We can't put a pretty big load in here because we have some waves to go through on the way home. Over there, probably some 3-4 footers. So got to be careful not to load up too much. We're all done with this spot here. Waves are picking up a little more, and we actually got almost a ton here on this last soak, but I'm sure we could do all right here, but you know, just gonna be safe and see if we can find them closer to town where it's not so rough and windy. A little bit dangerous, Sal.
Don't mind.
Yeah, pretty dang cold that north wind too. Alright, let's go heading over here, and I think we can find a good slug once this tide switches. Yep, man, this is some sketchy fishing over here. Still pretty dang windy. We're closer to town. And man, this ice is cooking. We had a quick set right over here. We caught probably another 500 pounds real quick, just because there's a big ice chunk coming, and we're probably gonna have to start pulling here pretty quick again soon, because this outside ice is kind of moving in at the same time, and we got a couple bigger chunks moving in pretty quick. So yep, not too bad, but really risking it this time, guys. So might have to just head into town here soon, or see what's even closer. Wait for this wind to die down. Trying it again. Much more calmer, but it's a lot shallower right now.
Where's the fish?
Let's go find them. Tarp is out. I think we got a load coming up here. This is our second set. Our first one was over there, a little where we started our first set of the season, but we saw all these birds over here kind of diving in the water, but they're mostly small birds now. But I was marking lots of fish here on the bottom, a little bit deep, but I think we're gonna get some fish, boys. Pull it up, pull it up.
these fish. And we can set.
Bad, huh?
Not bad. Huh?
Maybe 2-tonner?
Maybe a 2-tonner.
Dang. Quail was just jumping right there. We have our net here and you can see a bunch of herring just jumping on top of the water. These minke whales are really feeding on the herring right now, and we gotta pull this net up before we get too plugged up. We already have most of our bins full, and oh, there's the minke. Yeah, Uncle Junior right here, we have to help him out a little bit, but we gotta get this net in. Not bad, boys. Some on the deck. Just that one bin there needs about half more to be filled. It won't take much, but yeah, I think we're gonna head in now. Probably we'll aim for an early start tomorrow morning. Still got some freeboard, all right. Just up to my whole stiffener there. Boom. Good last little shebang. Back at old Blueberry. Net is sunk. We already pulled up a decent load here. Day number 4. Finally have some really nice weather, alright, but there's still quite a bit of ice around right now. We're still playing in this small ice and current's moving quick. Not doing as long as soaks as we want, but we're still catching some good herring. We should pull up quite a bit in this one, I think. You can just see them boiling around everywhere. Really want to be on the beach, alright, but we can't with all this ice moving on the beach. But we'll start pulling this guy up. Got a slugger coming. Finally starting to slug up a little bit. This is how our net's supposed to look like. It's not super slugged, but just right, I think. A lot more manageable than what we were dealing with last year. This last part of our net should fill us up pretty good, and we'll probably have to deliver after this. Good slug, that one. That'll do. We're gonna go in to deliver now. Look like tide's finally starting to switch. These ice are moving very fast now. My uncle never come out yet. I told him we're slugging them over here. Come fill the quota. We're probably not even halfway done. Yeah, good day though. I'm gonna go ahead and head back and deliver. Still got some freeboard, but we've got to play it safe. We're not too close to town this time. He's at the dock now. Actually, time traveled here a little bit. Yesterday, we went out and set net close by. There's still ice out here, and we were just kept getting iced in the net. And couldn't fish too much yesterday, and then today they just announced that we're done fishing herring, so I guess that's the season there, guys. We got about 17 tons this year, this crew anyway. I'm not sure how much my uncle catched there, but yep, not too bad. I was hoping to get a little more, but it just got a little bit too hard with all this ice conditions and weather, and being the tail end of the herring coming through too. All those small herring are kind of hard to catch here with my kind of small gear, but not small enough for the really tiny ones, so it's time to start focusing on crabbing anyway. I got my crabbing boat on the land. I need to get in the water before Friday. That's when I want to take off to Nome and get ready. Yep, terns are out here playing, probably eating on salmon fry. You can see little jumps here. But we're doing the fun part, the best part of herring season, cleaning up the boat. Got most of it done, but still quite a bit of scales. Callan's been doing a good job. Yep, anyways, that's our herring season. And thanks for coming along, and we'll see you in the next one, crabbing. Later.